Olivet is a university steeped in tradition, one of them being the ring by spring. We even have a sculpture dedicated to proposals and marriage. And tonight, the dating game is helping these young freshmen guys and gals accomplish this esteemed tradition. Tonight, we have 3 freshman girls anticipating a night of romance, candlelit dinner, and a study date in the fishbowl, and hopefully, a ring by spring. This is the dating game. Lovely bachelorettes tonight who are hopeful to be going on this date. So we're going to get to know them before the question asking starts. So we'll start with bachelorette number 1. So I hear that you have a talent at playing multiple instruments. How many do you play?
3.
Okay, and what are those instruments?
Guitar, violin, and clarinet.
Okay. Do you think you could like write a little love song for whoever, if the bachelor picks you?
I could definitely try. I don't think it'd turn out too well.
Okay. It'd be cool to like have a love song written for clarinet or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And bachelorette number 2. So you're an animal lover. Tell us a little bit about that.
I have owned 2 dogs in the past, and I own 2 birds now. So.
Okay. And what would you say is your like spirit animal?
Ooh, I would probably go with a peacock because they're not only pretty, but I mean, come on, I want to own some someday.
Okay, so you want to own some birds someday.
Oh yeah.
All right, very nice. And then bachelorette number 3. So you've moved 11 times. So you've just had a little bit trouble connecting with people and dating people.
You could say that.
Okay, well, today's your opportunity to do that. And next we get to meet our bachelorette. But before we do that, we're going to see what some Olivet students had to say about dating. Take a look. What if you went on a really horrible date? How would you go from there?
Oh, wow. I feel like I'm a pretty nice guy, so I could probably put on a pretty good act and maybe tough it out, but then probably never call her again. Oops.
So what would you say if you were on a date with someone you really liked and you cut the cheese? What's a good recovery?
Get some crackers.
I was going to say the same thing.
Crackers.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
The worst date I've ever been on. Did you ever go on a date with somebody that you knew halfway through didn't like you? That's a pretty bad date.
Have you been on that date?
Yeah, I was actually. Like everyone until I met my wife.
And Donald Trump, hot or not?
Hot.
Surprise! It's actually not a bachelorette tonight. It's a bachelor. So my bad on that. But we're going to get to know our bachelor before he asks those lovely ladies next door some questions. So you're a pretty somber and chill guy. Are you sort of looking for that in a lady?
I would say so. Someone who's pretty chill, but likes to shake things up every once in a while, you know.
Okay, and what exactly is shaking things up?
I don't know. She's gonna have to show me.
Okay. All right, moving on. Before we do the question asking, we're actually going to have the ladies next door say a little greeting to you before we start. So we'll start with bachelorette number 1.
Hi.
Okay, so a laughy lady. And bachelorette number 2.
Hey.
And bachelorette number 3.
Hi, how are you doing?
Okay, so 2
Hello.
laughies and a normal one.
All right.
All right, so we'll get started with that question asking now.
Oh, all right then.
All righty.
Well, just to kind of start it off in a broad manner, What would your ideal date be? Not like what you would do, but like what the guy is.
Okay, and who is this for? Is this for all three?
This is for all of them, yeah. I
Okay.
just got to say that.
We'll start with Bachelorette number 1.
My ideal kind of date would be somebody who's just like, you know, kind of nice, is interested in what you do and respects what your interests are.
Pretty reasonable. That makes sense. And Bachelorette number 2.
I like what she said, but I also like to go with personality more than looks. But I mean, tall doesn't, the tall goes well as well.
Okay,
She
and
said tall.
did you say something about tall?
Yeah.
That was her main
Okay.
attribute. All right.
So if they're
That's
tall,
established.
she likes ya. Okay, and then Bachelorette number 3.
All right, well, I'd say that my ideal date is someone that can really make me laugh, someone who listens to what I have to say about my past, my future. I like tall guys as well. I just gotta put that out there, but yeah, definitely someone who can make me laugh, someone who's really out of the box and can do really creative dates as well. I like that a lot.
Okay, so that's good. Next question.
All right. Bachelorette number 3. If you could live inside any TV show, what would it be?
I'd definitely say One Tree Hill. That's my favorite TV show.
I don't even know what that is, so.
Okay, well, you can find
All
out.
right, yeah. All right. Bachelorette number 1. What is your favorite song to dance to? And you need to sing a little bit of it.
If I, I'm trying to think of one. This is Gospel by Panic at the Disco.
And can we hear a little bit of it?
This is gospel for the fallen ones locked away in permanent slumber.
Yeah. Okay, props to her. You get it, girl?
All right.
All right, next question.
All right, Bachelorette number 2. What is your favorite food that you can make?
Great question. I don't really like baking or cooking. If I did make something, probably be like spaghetti. I really like noodles, so.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And the next question.
Okay. Bachelorette number 3. Would you prefer to live like near the mountains or near the beach or in the city?
Oh, that's a really tough question. Well, being as it may, I've moved 11 times, as I said before. So I don't really have a definite preference. I've lived pretty much everywhere. But I do think I'd like the beach just because I like to be around water, and the beach is a very serene place for me. So.
So she's pretty chill, pretty calm.
Good job.
You got this.
Which one? Bachelorette number 3. What is the cutest animal in existence?
A pig.
That was fast. That was the first time nobody had to think of an answer. She had
It's
that on
a
the tip of
weird
her
one,
tongue.
I know, but I just like them.
They
They're
are
cute.
pretty cute when they're little. Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
like a teacup pig. They're pretty cute, I
Yeah.
guess. All right. Bachelorette number 1. What is a unique item that's on your bucket list?
I would have to say indoor skydiving. I've kind of seen it, something I wanted to try.
She lives on edge. Could shake things up a bit.
Indoor skydiving, yeah. Very. All right.
Alrighty. Next question.
All right. Bachelorette number 2, I suppose. That's right. I didn't just ask her a question.
No, you're good.
All right. Bachelorette number 2. What is something you're bad at? And what was the most interesting situation to come out of that?
Something I'm bad at. Okay, well, when I was in grammar school, we always played kickball in gym class, and I went to run for it, and I kind of ended up stepping on top of the ball, and so I fell on the ball, and the whole class laughed at me. I laughed too, but yeah, that was my experience.
Were you okay?
I was perfectly fine.
Okay. Well, that's about all the time we have for questions, so sadly you're going to have to make a decision based off of everything, but it'll be okay. But before you make the decision on who you want to go on your date with, you actually have to eliminate 2 ladies first in order to decide who you want to go on your date to the Jimmiest of John's, Jimmy John's Sandwich Shop. So before we have you make that decision, we're going to give you a little bit of time to think, okay?
Thanks.
Welcome back. Our bachelor has been seriously considering the options and he has made his decision. So before he makes that decision, he has to let go 2 ladies today. Sorry, ladies. Who was the first lady that you just didn't feel a connection with?
You have to say bachelorette number 1.
All right. Sorry, bachelorette number 1. Head over and give a awkward side hug or a front hug or something of that sort. All right. Thank you. And who was the other lady that you just didn't feel the spark with?
You know, it was close, but bachelorette number 2.
All right. Bachelorette number 2, sorry about that. Oh. Yeah.
Full on,
All
all right.
right. And you can head right over there. Okay. Are you excited?
I am excited.
All right, let's see it. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So you get to go to Jimmy John's with this lady?
OMG.
All right. So, bachelorette number 3, head on over and meet your date to Jimmy John's. Yay!
Oh, hello.
How are you?
All right. So, and we can just stand over here and give this camera
all right
a
then.
little dating game kiss before the night ends. So everyone pucker up. Mwah!